Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this yet another brand new day in a series of brand new days that will extend, well, until your death, most likely. Thumbs up for that. Anyway, though, it is a brand new day. I was outside once again, watering the lawn at 6 o'clock a.m. That's turning out to be a very good time. I wake up, I get a couple things done. I put on a coat, I go out, I water the lawn. Now, when my housemates come back, I'm not going to do any of this anymore, of course. But for right now, I go out when it's kind of, it's gray and it's chill. And then I water the plants. Because it's not hot, it's not just going to immediately evaporate. Because it's not hot, it's going to get a chance to sink into the ground and actually help the plants. So, thumbs up for that. I like it because of that. Thumbs up. Definitely a good thing. Past that, with the Shelton, Washington weather, plague, rat, and spider report. I've already told you about the weather, sort of. I mean, I mentioned that it was grayish, but it's not going to be gray. It's going to be sunny. There was no real cloud cover or anything. It was just gray because it was so early and the sun hadn't had a chance to rise as the planet spins beneath it. Spider report. Well, I came in here and then I was standing, getting stuff together, and I noticed that there was, from up on the ceiling, this spider went boo on its little web back behind my second monitor. And so I looked back behind, and it was just dangling, so I grabbed the web and pulled it up, and then started carrying it over to the hamster cage, and I'm having to continuously, slowly grab more web because it's dangling and trying to get to the ground and going, this is a long ways. So finally, into the hamster cage. Where it's going to go past that, no ideas, and that's fine. I mean, it may crawl onto my desk, it may crawl onto my chair, it may crawl off in that direction, it may end up dangling back from the ceiling again. I don't know. That's fine. Whatever. It's fine. If I find it and it hasn't creeped me out by like landing on my hair or anything like that, then I'm just gonna put it someplace else again and let it go. Like I say, I try not to kill spiders or anything like that because I just don't like killing. Killing is, well, nobody wants to be killed. Nothing wants to die. So I don't like killing things. But occasionally I do anyway, because if they break the unwritten contract and come dangling down onto my head or something like that, then hey, I'm a human being. So still though, down in the cage. And of course the hamster report. Little Gojira has not been running around as much. He's getting older, as I've mentioned. I see her run around periodically, just not as often. She eats and sleeps in her nest and then gets up and does stuff. So, like I say, she's in her twilight. I'm in my twilight, but I still got a lot of time left in me. She's in her twilight. She's still got time left in her. It's just her sun is setting. And of course, Dust Mop has been fine. He's kind of super thin. I've been trying to fatten him up with peanuts and stuff. I don't think he's ever going to get fatter or thicker. I think he's getting older. And of course, little Dr. Snurf down there, I oiled up his back with coconut oil. It's not getting to be a larger spot, but it's not getting to be a smaller spot either. So it has to be metabolic. But the skin is staying supple now. It's not drying and cracking. And that's very, very good. Definitely a thumbs up on that. Past that though, just for life. I mean, yesterday I didn't do much. I actually had some troubles falling asleep in here again because it's hot in this area. And even though downstairs I've got fans blowing stuff toward the stairwell, and then another fan blowing up the stairwell, and then a fan at the end of the hall blowing down in this direction, and then a fan just outside the door blowing air through here, and then I turned the box fan on, and it's a loose circuitry from downstairs all the way up and out there. Because it's a loose circuit and they're just fans, it's not perfect, of course. It gets hot in here. joy, but I do my best. But went walkies last night as well, of course, but waited because gray and dim in the morning yesterday, and then the sun came out and it was starting to get warm, and then around 3 in the afternoon it was a physical force driving you into the ground like a spike. Oh, I hate that kind of heat. So it was like 8:30 before I went out walkies. And boy, yeah, what was it? June 22nd was the longest night of the year. It's changed fast. It was like almost 10 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time before it would get dark in this area. I head out at 8:30. 9 o'clock is dark. So it's happening fast. But of course, it's still going to be hot for so long. Autumn isn't autumn anymore. Life is life. What else do I have on my topics list? Because after all, I have therapy today, and so I'm going to be kind of in a rush. Such is life, though. Oh, this is a funny thing. This one made me laugh just because of how intensely stupid it is. Just the other day, I was watching another video. Now, there's this one cartoonist, Butch Hartman. Did a lot of good stuff. It's like the, was it the Fairly Odd Parents, there we are, and like Danny Phantom, had a couple of really good stuff behind him. He's turned into one of those, it's fine, I'm never going to put anybody down for being in a religion. I mean, I was baptized Christian in 2004 for my wife, and I know plenty of people who are Mormons that are great, plenty of atheists that are fine, there's others. I don't live in an area where we have a great amount of others. I don't even think we have any out and out Muslims in the area. So there's not a lot I can see. Where was I leading with this? It was Butch Hartman and, oh yes, the Christian, and then he's turned into one of those grifting Christian types where he's making money by being Christian instead of being Christian and going out and making a living. So he's grift Christianing. But while a lot of people are extremely disappointed and unhappy with him because he's just not a good person, allegedly, somebody took a video that he had done where he was walking through his studio and talking, an interview of sorts, and they edited out every single thing he says, leaving in only his inhales. And it's stupid and it's not funny, and because it's stupid and not funny, it's hysterical. Because it's just this guy standing there going and then occasionally just saying like, and that's why I did. And it's funny because it's not funny. So it thumbs up on that. No, I just thought I'd mention that. I am one of those people that does like anti-humor. There are some things that are funny simply because they're not funny. And the more not funny they are, that's why they are as funny as they are. It's weird, you can't describe it, but you can create it if you're in the zone, and when you see it, you know it, and there's a whole batch of meme culture that's dedicated right to it. Thumbs up. I tell you, postmodern Dada is what like standard internet meme culture is now. Thumbs up for that. But this was a sort of societal, cultural, and goodness gracious, it's 2020, so I don't know exactly what is going on. I would have expected to see this little on Facebook. You know, if you put yourself in a relationship, it'll show a picture of you and your other person that's in a relationship, and it'll say they're in a relationship. So I'm hoping that I'm reading this one properly. But there's these two gals that now read in a relationship. And there was only 2 comments on it from the same guy. And this is what prompted me just to, slap my face into my hands and just go, dude, it's 2020. Because his first comment was, that's kind of gay, don't you think? And his second comment was, but okay. It's like, dude, do you not realize that there's like more than one sexuality out there? I mean, sure, you're going with, well, that's kind of gay, isn't it? It's like, that's probably the point. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I could be reading it all wrong. But I have no clues. My big thing on that is I am super duper pro LGBTQ+. I mean, all my life I have been a closeted bisexual. There's nobody IRL has any clue. So, yay. Yes, the LGBTQ+ flag is partly mine. I am underneath that thing, and yay. I mean, not a big deal. Life is life, isn't it? Past that, though, I got therapy today, and that means I've got to record a video today. And while there's other things that I want to talk about, I, of course, cannot remember any of them at all. Aside from the fact that I'm always still working on my story stuff. As I was out doing walkies last night, I was thinking and doing as much as I could to stay on topic as best I can. Doing more thinking on the Clown Motel story. Working more on the Bone-Hurting Juice story, background, and world, so I can get that one written. Just thinking about the general background in total. Because as much as this is stuff that may never, ever, ever be used, understanding the characters and such brings me pleasure. Because you don't have to monetize your pleasures. You don't have to monetize your hobbies. Yes, you could be the best in the world at something. And yes, if you wanted to, you could probably make a living at it. But you don't have to. You don't have to. It's a pleasure. It's a hobby. If you don't want to monetize what brings you pleasure, then don't. Yes, we live in a capitalist society that forces us to monetize our labor, our lives, and more. But that doesn't mean you have to fully just give into the system. Thumbs up for that. So anyway, though, because of that, I have opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab. Well, because of that, I mean the therapy part, not the you don't have to monetize your pleasures part. Thumbs up for that. I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, and different. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and of course, even though I can't American Sign Language, with my fibro, I only have about 1/3 of the symptoms that you can have, and some of them that I hope I never pick up, they're nasty. Anyway, though, let me call out my Chrome. Yeah, because my hands are hurting so much more all the time now. Like a couple years back when I first started using cannabis, I could fully get rid of hand pain. Now, when I'm going out walking or I'm just thinking or, noticing, yeah, they hurt all the time like hammers. Anyway, though, Kira Lemongrab. Kira Lemongrab. Thank you very much, and it's good to see you here. Definitely a good thing. Fargron, thank you very, very much. Arrow Alchemist, greatly appreciated. Parker Roberts. And, oh well, Kathy Kitscat, greatly appreciated. David Jack, thumbs up and thank you. Waha, greatly appreciated. We have Russian Timing, thumbs up and thank you. Colin Reisenauer, greatly appreciated. Made in Canada, thumbs up and thank you much. Carl, greatly appreciated. Unknown 000, how about that? We have Mr. Sugar. And then, thank you-ish. And Christopher Thomas, greatly appreciated. Lucifer, thumbs up and thank you. We have Alex Yokobazi. I'm nowhere close, but thank you. Safwan Ahmed, greatly appreciated. I have Ice Damon, and then that's it. And 17 comments in the past 24 hours. Thank you so much, each and every one of you that did leave me a comment. It is appreciated to no end. I am still fighting with executive dysfunction, not as much, but still trying to get into the comments and really answer them. Flora Mew, if you're still watching, don't worry. I'm getting back to them, I promise. Thumbs up for that. You get me out of my head and into the world, dealing with real people, and that is a very good thing. I remembered that. I needed to say it. Oh, my kitty wants in, so she's going to come in soon. Here we are. The kitty sidetracked me. Oh, I got to let her in, or she's just going to scratch and make noise. So, come on. Come on. Oh, Wombat. Okay, I've been thoroughly sidetracked and derailed. Thank you very much for watching through to the end. It is appreciated if you have. I would understand if you did not wish to, but it is appreciated if you have. Definitely a thumbs up. If you could check out those various links down below, though. I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you wanted to help me out but you didn't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link. And if you wanted to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wishlist link as well. That would be very, very cool. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, that would be very cool and greatly appreciated. Definitely a thumbs up. So as stated, I have therapy today, so my second video is likely to be before 6 o'clock, but not likely to be before 3. Thumbs up, but we shall see. You never know. Anyway, though, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. So remember, practice your social distancing. Practice your self-care. We need justice for everyone that these murderous cops are out and killing. We can't give up. Take care and have a great day.